Hello, my name's Robert Roach. I'm from Maybridge. None of us here know me. The council know me well. For the last 5 years, we've been told by mainstream media, health department, and people like you here from the government to trust the science, and that you are following the best available science of the day when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine. My question here I can hear the sighs. There's no need for it.
That's okay.
My question here today is, why aren't you following your own science and going against the Department of Health and Aged Care recommendations that young healthy adolescents under the age of 18 are now not recommended to have the COVID vaccine? And the reason they stated for this is that the harms are outweighing the benefits, and they've proved this. And these harms are heart inflammation, pericarditis, myocarditis, just to mention a few. Now, this was released on the 3rd of June. I've seen over 30 chemists from Mount Barker to Deniliquin in New South Wales. None of them knew about it. They hadn't been notified. Nobody. The Murray Valley Standard, they printed it for me because they thought it was important for people to know. This should have been shouted from every mainstream media for weeks, because they are now knowingly and willingly administering harm. So my question is why are you staying quiet about it and not doing anything?
Okay. All right. Was it says that from the outset, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I welcome your question.
I am a vaccine campaigner as well.
No worries. That's okay, and that's okay. But Chris will answer your question directly in just a second. But at every single one of these forums, we get questions like this, and I think it's important that we respect that people have different opinions on this. My views are well known, and I'm not going to change them anytime soon. But because I do try and make sure my judgments are in accordance with testing the science, not just accepting it, but testing it. But I think it's important on this subject matter. On this subject matter, it's important that we treat each other with civility, and I appreciate that that's the tone of your question, so it deserves a thoughtful answer.
Look, thank you very much, Robert, for your question. As you correctly identify, the federal department and TAGI, which is the expert group that advise the government federally on vaccines, determine the recommendations for vaccines across the country. We don't have a separate recommendation here in South Australia to New South Wales, Queensland, etc. So they set those standards, they distribute them to providers. For the COVID vaccine, the federal government have been responsible for the delivery and the procurement of those vaccines for pharmacies and GPs across the country. And so they provide that information to pharmacies. In terms of how that information hasn't got to the particular pharmacies you mentioned, I'm not sure, happy to follow that up. But that happens right across the country. It's one standard information that comes out from the federal government to everywhere right across the country.
Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. Cheers.